From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. What's the word on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
About to get started here, Curtis Granderson up now for the Tigers. And that's how this four-game series gets underway. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the DH, Al Kaline. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Cabrera in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Cabrera went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following.
Right side, hard hit. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Hank Greenberg.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hank Greenberg. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. On the ground. Story sends it over to first, and that's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Fenway and taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Digging in, Ted Williams. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Slider for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. Out towards right center field. Granderson on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 down.
Left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hey! Ramirez with another scorching run of play lately. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. So the Detroit Tigers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
Boog, we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Javier Baez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
2 down, nobody on. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
Ball, that's out.
Outside with a breaking ball. Kevin McGonigal up next for the Tigers. This one in the air, center field. Gets under it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Boston. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Mike Napoli.
Hitter, Mike Napoli.
Napoli launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Out to short, Baez. To first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Batting fifth, catcher Jason Varitek.
So digging in, Jason Varitek. Varitek with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Ball, that's
Even
inside.
superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting sixth, third baseman Wade.
Straight Boggs now. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Doerr. In the dirt, ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off a
Detroit,
series where the
second
pitching
baseman
was
Kevin
outstanding.
McGonigal.
We take a look at those numbers.
Gotta win it all like we supposed to. Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. I don't ride a wave, I just float through.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He wastes no time on this one, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Jose Mendez stepping in now.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Mendez, in his 8th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings through him for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Curtis Granderson, the next to hit, doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game.
Ball inside.
That one drilled left field. And it bangs off the monster. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. K-line at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And it's second. That misses. And the count is 1-2. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Miguel Cabrera getting ready to hit. Ball. Ground ball left side. Boggs fires over to first. That's the inning. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. And it's 2-zip. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. And we're back. This has been a one-sided matchup lately. It's still early, Singy, but we're seeing a different story today.
Yeah, Boog, and that's what makes this game great. History doesn't guarantee the outcome. They've come in with a different energy today, and so far, they're proving they can change the narrative.
Bobby Doerr leading things off and takes a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Mendez under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away. Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Trevor Story on the ground out to short. Baez fires over to first, and Story is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Hank Greenberg.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Kirk Gibson up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first. Ortiz tossed to second.
He's
over
safe.
First, safe.
Up next for the Tigers,
Javi Baez digs in right side. He's a guy who does it all. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Gibson rounds third, headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
At the plate, Dylan Dingler. Swing, and he popped it up. Brings it in. 2 down.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Back in Boston, well, Singy, recently this has been a one-sided rivalry, but today has been different. It's like little brother just hit a growth spurt and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, Boog, they're showing they're not backing down anymore. Playing with confidence and proving this rivalry's got some new life.
David Ortiz.
That one lifted to left. Mendez turns to the right on the move. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Swing and a ground ball. McGonigal fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he hits a ground ball right side. Ortiz takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. K-Line stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the air to left center. On his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here now the Red Sox DH, Mike Napoli. Hard ground ball, base down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Nope, that's inside.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Strike two. Napoli gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Boggs at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air right field. That one back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Here's the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground to short. Baez. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Tigers baseball. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Miguel Cabrera.
Third baseman, number 24.
Cabrera with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Slice to right. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he number 56 gets the ball now,
and that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Greenberg up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Detroit going with the pinch runner, George Kell. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. This one popped up. Ortiz takes it in for the out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kirk Gibson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Up and in. Now 1-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier.
The batter
Baez.
now, Javier Baez. 1 for 2. High fly ball, right field. Williams in position, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Doerr. Valdez back to work.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball 2.
Fouled off left side. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the center fielder. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
There's your strike. That one at the knees for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they still got both their challenges. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2-2. Oh, great stop. Spin throw, that's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Story with some impressive production lately. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues. I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Victor Martinez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And that one fouled off. That clips a corner. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Cy Young, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Kelly getting loose as well. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for
here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Jose Mendez up now for the Tigers. Making a move at first, and coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Lou Whitaker. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Turkey Stearns. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Man at second. That one in there across the letters. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Granderson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Owen gets a check swing. Appeal to 3rd. No swing. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over.
No, he
beats the throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and 3rd after a tricky play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Al Kaline up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, Alex Bryant.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch swinging. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
here goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And that's the third out. Tigers strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the seventh. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ted Williams.
Right fielder, Ted Williams.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make new pitcher on here, Andy Cooper. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Ortiz in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. This guy with light tower power. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cy Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, George Kell, batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. This one in the air right field. Oh, he dropped it.
Boog, I feel for him right there, and to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
That's out.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Kell aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering misses down and away. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Baez, 1 for 3. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Runner on the go. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Joe stepping in for Boston. Mike Napoli. The new pitcher in the game, Lopez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Napoli wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bobs in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Boston, we go to the 9th. Victor Martinez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. That one misses in the dirt.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Jake Bennett appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Fights it off. He'll see another. Young, more than 300 wins in his career, and they traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Lou Whitaker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball one.
There's a ball. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air to left center. Story has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Granderson swings through it for strike 1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. In the dirt. Young checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Whitaker stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Got him. That is his 3rd of the game. Last chance for the home team. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Doerr.
Bobby Doerr. Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Kenley Jansen. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
0-1.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 14 up for the third time and takes ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Jansen fires. Struck him out swinging. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Two down, bases empty. Here's Trevor Story now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game one of the series on the road.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long